Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This one a little bit different. The last few videos I put up have been Puma disc, but as a fan of Puma disc, I also like other Puma shoes, particularly ones that maybe didn't get much love, ones that I bought, loved at the time, but then they seem to disappear. This is one of those pairs. So this is the Puma Klim. This was around, or released around maybe the early to mid 2000s. I've struggled to find much information on this shoe, much detail about it, when it was released, where it was released, how many colours it came in, because there were quite a few different colours, and if you Google it, it probably won't be the first result that you'll find, but you'll probably pick up this shoe in some sort of image searches and you'll see the range of colours. There was also a high top version of this as well, but it seemed to come along, was maybe around for a summer, and then just disappeared. And I don't know why. I don't know if it didn't sell well or whether Puma just decided against it, that it didn't fit into the range. So luckily I have two pairs. The pair that's on screen now that I'll show you in detail is probably the pair that's in the best shape. It's the one that I wore the least. Wasn't 100% taken on the colours, but I bought them anyway. The pair that I'll show you later, my blue pair, loved them, wore them all the time, so they're a bit more worn. But the pair on screen, I'll go into a bit more detail and show you the features. Definitely in better condition and better example to show you. So, looking at the shoe, as you'll see, really low profile. Literally like a mould of a shoe, really. Rather than lots of different features, it just seems to be one big lump. Very light, very flexible, easily bend it. It's almost like a barefoot shoe in some respects, just a little bit stiffer in the middle here or the back. The rest of it is really flexible. Hardly any sole on it. It just literally seems to be almost one mold. You can see a line there where it's two bits put together, but it just feels like one mold of a shoe. As I said, really light, just hardly. It feels like you're wearing socks with a little bit of a reinforced sole. But yeah, very light. You can tell it was based on, and I've never used them for this, but I have heard other people say that they use them for like rock climbing, probably more indoor rock climbing, indoor court sort of sports, and I guess these would be really well suited to that. Also based on like rock climbing shoes, you see like two little cords here to pull when you're trying to get your foot in. They're not tight when you're wearing them, but trying to put them on, they are quite difficult to squeeze your foot into. So this is my size, a size 9 UK, but it feels like I'm trying to put on a size 8 or 7. Once my foot's in it, absolutely fine. But yeah, it does take a bit of a squeeze, so that's obviously why you've got that feature there. The laces go very low down on this as well, and it does feel like a glove, like a sock when you're wearing it. No real difference in the second shoe, but just to show you another side of it. So yeah, a great shoe. And again, what happened, Puma? I don't know. I mean, this is somewhere in their archives. Will they ever release these guys again in different colours, or as I said, in the high top version? I don't know, and it's a real shame because I think this is a really agile shoe. As I said, great for running if you're doing any indoor rock climbing, or if you're on the beach, you just want something to give you a little bit of grip. I think they're ideal, but yeah, you might find them. They do appear on eBay, and not for a lot of money either. You can pick up a pair for quite a reasonable price. And when I say reasonable price, I'm talking about £10, 10 to €15, probably 10 to 15 or $20 as well. I don't know what the scene is like in the US or anywhere else in the world, but definitely in Europe you can get them for really reasonable. Again, depending on condition, you might get some better condition than others. Lots of different colours, so it's not as if there's one or two types. There are a lot out there. So I'll just show you really quickly my original pair of these. This is a pair that I saw and I just sort of loved them. Just thought they're so completely different. So you can probably tell by the wear on these, I've worn them a lot, and it looks like, particularly on this shoe, you can see it more so than the brown and the yellow, that all of this mould, or the base and the sort of frame of the shoe here, will have all been this grey colour, and then it's been painted black, because you can see in some areas where it's worn away, or in fact the other way around, maybe it was black and then painted, and it's just started to wear away. These ones definitely more worn than the others, but I probably did wear them like a whole summer and then more, probably some time at the gym as well. But again, really nice shoe, and just really sad that they kind of disappeared. As quickly as they came around, they disappeared. I think it was one summer this shoe was out. The next summer, the Puma Mostra appeared. That seemed to live on for a while. And then, yeah, Puma Mostra, another great shoe, again, just disappeared. And like with the disc, we're seeing some of the classic discs being sort of relaunched, even although it might be a one-off. I'm hoping that somewhere along the line we'll see more of the Puma Klim, and they'll maybe get some designers in, do some collaborations, and do something more with the shoe, because it's a shame if it's not out there. I think it's just a nice little addition to the range. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If it's piqued your interest, definitely get out there, have a look. eBay seems to be a friend. There might be some out there, or any other auction sites like that. So Puma Klim, again, as I said, if you Google it, it probably won't be the first Google search, but if you scroll down or look at images, you'll find some. So if you're interested, hopefully you'll get lucky. But thanks for watching. Bye bye.